Hi Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning in to Root Ready Bees Tarot. This is Seven Got Lou back with another reading for the collective of Sagittarius, okay, Sagittarius? We're just going to jump right into this, guys. You can go to rootreadybeads.com and now order protection beads, you guys. We do have protection beads now, okay, ready for order. And you can also order personal readings, okay, on rootreadybeads.com. We also have general question readings, okay? And also what Spirit wants you to know readings, okay? So any questions that you do have, you can ask them there, okay? And we're going to start updating additional readings as well, okay? Alrighty, such as finances, all right? So thank you guys so much for your likes, comments, and subscribes. You can also go to rootreadybeads.com down below. The link will be down below. And if you guys don't know where I'm burning the cards, this is to remove all the energy, any additional energy off of the cards, okay? But again, guys, and if someone is doing like eye contact, when they do eye contact, that's something we'll get into later. Okay, so yeah, guys, go to rootreadybeads.com, go to threads.net/rootreadybeads, and there's going to be a collective read to this Sagittarius. If you don't like the video, you can read our collective downloads on threads.net/rootreadybeads, okay? There is additional information in there that's not in here, okay? If you want some additional information, you can get the book version, okay? And guys, again, I'm offering personal readings, okay? We also have protection kits, okay? Love spell removals, as well as hex removals that you guys can purchase from rootreadybeads.com, all right? So let's get into it, Sagittarius. I'm getting some downloads. I'm getting somebody's going to tell you that they love you, Sagittarius. I'm hearing they didn't know that they were going to need you again, okay? They thought that you were just a person there for them. I'm getting that this person does love you, but it's like they're a narcissist or they're not made for you, if that makes sense, right? It's like a karmic that loves you, right? You can love people who are not your soulmates, who aren't your divine counterparts. That's what I'm getting, Sagittarius. 222, 1 o'clock, okay? I'm getting that this person does love you, but it's like, you know, you having someone that loves you who isn't a right fit for you. You know what I mean? And I know you can say, well, love is love. That's totally true. I'm not saying that you can't love that person. I'm not saying that you cannot actually be with that person. There's a lot of people who are in relationships who are not with their soulmate, right? And they're with that person. All I'm saying is that this person does love you, but your language may differ from their love language. You guys may not be together because of that, or you guys may have a lot of issues because you're not as compatible as your soulmate would be, right? So that's this person. This can be somebody who I'm getting they're moving, whoever is moving. Okay, we're going to get into them because there's a lot of details on them. Let me see if there are any more channel messages. They thought that it was going to be the same with you, right? They thought that if they would leave one person and they go to the other person, it was going to be like the same with you. They didn't know that people were different. I know this sounds like some stupid shit, like you're grown, like how you not know people are different? But some people are so believable into them in themselves, right? Some people don't take advice. There's those people who, you know, hear things and they have so much faith in their self until they make a mistake. They don't believe, you know, whatever someone else is saying until they actually go through it. There are people like that, okay? That's this person, okay? They thought that they would meet someone like you. Now, I know it sounds like some bullshit. Like, you know, people be like, oh, you will never meet nobody like me. But on some real shit, they never met nobody like you. And I'm not just saying this because it's a reading and it's your reading session. I'm saying this because it's literally what I'm getting. Okay, and I've already channeled this reading before I did the reading as well. They're going to say that they want to be with you again, Sagittarius, or this is you, Sagittarius, okay, with somebody else, okay? Yeah, family just came out, okay? So this may be your family, this may be a baby mother, okay? I'm getting that this person, okay, they're running away from something, Sagittarius, or you're running away from something, okay? Somebody is running away. They lost a lot of money here, or they owe some money to somebody. They owe the plug, okay? They owe a lot of money, and this person is moving away, like far, far away, or trying to move to like another state, another country, like cross water or something like that, right? Or they may try to get some sort of traveling job, right? To where nobody can find them or something like that because they owe a lot of money, and they may have some child issues as well. So they're coming to you because they need like some sort of finances or something like that. I'm getting they owe some sort of water sign or They owe this boss energy. They owe somebody some money, Sagittarius, that you do not know about. Okay, now Sagittarius, this can't be you. Okay, now you know damn well if you owe some goddamn money, then I'm talking to you. All right, now don't try to act like I'm talking to somebody goddamn else. Okay, all right, guys. But look, if it's not you, it's this person. All right, somebody either owed a plug, somebody owes some sort of organization that want their damn money. Now they're feeling like they want to take this person to court. Like, they serious about their shit. They're not one of these people that's like, oh, you owe me some money. Okay, that's okay. It's all right. We're going to charge it to your, motherfucking, credit score. No, they want their motherfucking shit. Like, right now. Okay. So let's get into it, guys. What do we need to know for Sagittarius? Let's get into it here. Sagittarius, what do we need to know? For Sagittarius, what does Spirit need Sagittarius to know here? Look, somebody is running, y'all. Somebody is running. Look, they ain't shit. Okay, and look, guys, broke A. They need some sort of money, or they owe somebody some sort of money here, guys. Okay, all right, y'all. I'm a high priestess. Okay, I'm a very high ranking. I'm a high ranking high priestess. All right, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. All right, I don't need the goddamn cards. I just, this is just for double confirmation here. All right, this motherfucker is running. Somebody ain't shit, and somebody don't have no money here. What is running? What is running? Yeah, look, somebody is hurt about this. They're running, right? They're hurt here. Okay, somebody's trying to come out of some sort of poverty state here. Okay, they may have took some sort of risks, right? And they're trying to take some sort of risk, I'm getting. Yeah, Spirit saying they're trying to take a risk to come out of some sort of poverty state, right? Let's see why they're hurt. I'm getting they're hurt because they know that they can't pay the money. Okay, now what is guys, I could just shit out messages. I don't need to verify the cards, but I do them anyway. Whoa, this is the star card. Sorry, guys. Somebody's in a public eye, right? And they don't have no options. Okay, let's see. They think that somebody like in a public eye will come and save them, but they're not an option. They thought that they were an option. So either Saggy, you may be in a public eye, right? And you know this person, they coming to you talking about, oh, they love you and all this other stuff. Or there's somebody, this person that I'm speaking to, they thought that someone else was like in the public eye and they had this and they have that. But this person's not an option anymore, okay? Let's see, they owed this money before or after they met this person? They owed the money after they met this person. So there's somebody who's in this public eye here. And after they met this person, this is when they start owing the money. Now, let's get into the fuck this is. This can be an Aquarius. Doesn't have to be because the star card is an Aquarius. What is this star here? What is this star here? Okay. So in the past here, there was a tower moment. Okay. And somebody trying to pull themselves together, or somebody's trying not to be hurt like they are now. Okay, and somebody's watching somebody. So in the past, that's when this tower moment happened. Okay, so they met this Aquarius and they met somebody who's in the spotlight, right, in the past, and that's how they owe this money to this person, whoever is this influencer, whoever's in this spotlight, whoever, has these 8,000 likes, or, has all this money and da-da-da-da. There was some sort of past. They met this person in the past, or this person they already met this person. Okay. And there was a tower moment, and somebody was trying not to be hurt like they are right now and owe all this money, but they're trying to avoid that. This tower moment happened. They're trying to avoid that. Now they're looking at you is what I heard. Or you're looking at somebody else. Sagittarius, take a high resonance. This could be you. This could be them. What's this tower here? What is this tower? Yeah, this motherfucker running. This motherfucker. Look, somebody's trying to be nice here, and somebody trapped them. So somebody was like nice to this person, right? This is how they got trapped into some sort of money scandal, or some sort of money. They owe all this money and da-da-da, right? Because somebody was being nice and they thought they can trap them, or somebody was nice to them, right? And they trapped them in some sort of financial plot or something like that. Let's get some more on it. What's this tower here for Sagittarius? Yeah, but somebody is trying to hold on. They were trying to hold on. They were trying to hold on to this boss figure, or being a father figure, right? So either this is somebody who went to somebody and did some sort of business. They were trying to hold on to this boss-like image. is what I'm getting, right? So they spoke with somebody, you know, it's kind of like a car salesman. Somebody's like, oh yeah, man, you can do this, you know, you can sign up for this. Yeah, I can get you this, da 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 da. Yeah, you know, they're like being nice to them, whatever. And whatever it was a trap, okay? And they were trying to hold on to this boss-like image, like, yeah, I'm a boss, you know, or whatever. And it was actually a tower moment. What is this, 8 of Swords? What is this 8 of Swords? Okay, so somebody manipulated them, okay? Somebody manipulated this person. What is this 8 of Swords? Secretly. So either this person thought they were going to manipulate this person secretly, or they thought that they were going to like do some sort of manipulation secretly, or this person was secretly like a high priestess. Okay, this could have been a water sign that was secretly a high priestess that manipulated their ass. Okay, secretly they were like some sort of mastermind. Okay, or secretly, right? This high priestess secretly the King of Cups in reverse. They're secret a manipulator. The King of Cups in reverse, secretly a manipulator, right? So they were trying to hold on to being this boss-like figure, Sagittarius, this person who's coming to tell them that they love you and running because they owe a lot of money. They did some sort of gesture, some sort of negotiation, right? King of Cups, 8 of Swords, and this person trapped them. This person was secretly a manipulator, right? But your person was trying to hold on to being some sort of boss-like energy. Now, take it how it resonates. This is a woman, the same shit, right? She was perhaps, you know, like, oh, I'm going to join this program. No, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. No, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Then she joined the goddamn program, and they took her motherfucking money. They were like, hey, if you want to work at this job, you know, you got to buy the computer, and then you got to give us $40, you know, just sign up for the job. And you know, they're like, no, they told me that they was gonna give me $40. I would take it $40, and they was gonna give me $2,000 just to sign up, you know, some shit like that, right? And this person owes a lot of money, need a lot of money, so they're thinking about, you know, getting a job far away, maybe some sort of truck driving, maybe some sort of contracting, okay? Something to that equivalent, or somebody owes some goddamn money and they motherfucking running. Okay, they are running. Look, that's what it says right here, baby. Okay, this person is running. I got the download. We got the card. Okay, let's get some more on this tower moment. What happened here with this tower moment? What happened with this tower moment? So somebody ain't shit. Okay, somebody has some sort of affair here. Okay, and somebody's trying to kiss your ass. Okay, so there's another tower moment. Not only was this money that they owe a tower moment, Sagittarius, but they had some sort of affair and now they're trying to kiss your ass, right? So the last time you known this person, you guys were a subject around some sort of affair. That was to a tower moment. I'm talking about this tower moment with this manipulator and this nice gesture. Okay. So this may be you, right? They may just owe some money from like anything, right? They could just be in debt. They could have, you know, did some scheme. They could have did some sort of plot. They could have did anything, right? And now this can also be that it's a tower moment because they need some money from you, okay? And they want to manipulate you and trap you because they did some other shit over here. And they now kissing your ass because they had an affair, okay? They're longing for you, okay? But they already damaged this relationship, okay? This could happen today, all right? Or today somebody's reflecting about this, okay? So I'm getting two different stories. I'm getting somebody just simply owes some money. It could be from any thing, and they're coming back to you saying they love you, da 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 da. And this person's the person who had an affair, okay, with you. Okay, they're feeling guilty. They're running. They're feeling guilty here, or they can owe the plug. Okay, so here I'm saying that there are two masculines here. So this could be a homosexual couple. If not, this person owes somebody some motherfucking money. Okay. Let's get more into this. All right, Sagittarius. Okay, because I kind of want to get down to the gist of it. Let's see what Spirit has to say about this. I'm hearing they owe somebody that they can't pay back. It could be a Virgo, it could be an Earth sign. They don't know if they'll ever be able to pay this money. I'm hearing this is a Sagittarius who owes the money. So you don't have to be a Sagittarius, right? I know a Sagittarius and they don't owe no motherfucking money. Okay. But you know, I'm hearing for most people that read this read is a Sagittarius that owe this motherfucking money is what I'm hearing. Okay, Spirit is saying they don't have to be a Sagittarius. It could be highly aspected in their chart, okay? So, again, just watching this read, guys, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Lilith, okay? Somebody owes some motherfucking money. They're running. Okay, they know they ain't shit. They know they're guilty, okay? Where did they owe the money from? Okay, they owe them money from... I'm hearing, this is cold, guys. This may not make sense to you, or it may make sense to some of you, but not all of you. Take it how it resonates metaphorically, okay? I'm hearing they owe some money by going to the principal office and taking out some money with them. Okay, so that can be literal or metaphoric. They could have went to some sort of big boss and they could have took out some money with them. Or some sort of child support. Or it can be somebody that stole some money during a crime or a scheme. That's what I heard, all right? Let's get into broke ass. That's why this person is running to a different, like, across seas or getting some sort of, like, long driving job, something like that. That's the truth. Yeah, the truth is that there's some sort of court situation as well, okay? Let's see, or somebody's going to try to take them to court. So if they owe somebody, maybe they went to some sort of principal or somebody who's like in charge or whatever. Remember I said this doesn't always have to be illegal. It could be illegal and somebody's going to court, but somebody can be just simply suing somebody is what I'm saying. This person owes some sort of money. What's this Ace of Swords? Let's see. Yeah, the truth is that somebody, let's see, what's this Ace of Swords? Somebody has some sort of newborn here is what I'm getting, okay? And that's why somebody doesn't have any money, all right? And there's a lot of money for this newborn. Okay, what's this justice? What is this justice? Yeah, somebody doesn't love this person, okay? Somebody doesn't have no money. And on top of that, they feel like they don't love this person. Okay, now they're trying to come back to you. They're trying to make some sort of decision to come back, but they ain't ish. Okay, it's what I heard. I mean, what I seen. Sorry, not what I heard. What's this Page of Cups here? Yeah, somebody is sad, or this could be a son that somebody has. Okay, what's this Page of Cups? Doesn't have to be. Okay, it's some sort of son. Okay, somebody didn't have like a miscarriage or anything like that. But yeah, somebody had the child, right? It wasn't deceased or anything like that, right? Laying down in the bed, death in reverse, right? Somebody actually had a child, or they're sad because somebody's actually having a child. So this person wasn't supposed to have some sort of child, but somebody is actually having a child. Okay, and it could be a son, it could be a boy. Yeah, somebody is hurt here. Somebody is hurt because somebody actually had the child and it got somebody's attention. Okay, this masculine. Okay, it could be a fire sign, could be you, Sagittarius. Okay, you could be hurt because it got your attention that somebody actually had a child. Maybe you didn't think that this person would actually have a child and you didn't want a child, but you did, and it's a lot of money here, right? You're not in a relationship with this person. This person could be a water sign, or this person could just be simply you're not, compatible with each other. Okay, somebody was trying to get it by any means. So maybe you had this child just to, because you need a place to stay or something like that. Yeah, there's some sort of plan. Or this person planned to have a child, okay, to get it by any means or something to that equivalent, okay? And somebody's worried because that's what somebody planned. Somebody planned to do that. Somebody took a risk here, okay, because they lost some sort of money here, and it's a lot of money. They don't think that they can, contribute or pay towards in any form of fashion here. Okay, yeah, it's weighing heavy on them. It's too much of a responsibility here. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, somebody wants to leave, okay, because they feel like that's the only thing, or somebody has to travel, right? Somebody has to have some sort of traveling job. That's the only way that they can actually heal this, right? Or that's the only way that they can actually heal these responsibilities that they have, okay? Or somebody will take their ass to court. Okay, or this can be somebody is thinking about their children, right? Like, damn, like I gotta pay all this other stuff. I have to get on the road. I have to get some sort of traveling job, because I got kids at home. And I have a lot of responsibilities, and that's the only way that I'm gonna be able to take care of my motherfucking kids, because this motherfucker ain't charging it to my goddamn credit debit card, and putting it on, your credit's fucked up. No, they're actually taking you to court is what I'm getting. Like, this person's actually having to come out of pocket for this Sagittarius. They're going to tell you that they love you, or you're telling this person that you love them. Anything else that you can tell us to Sagittarius spirit? Anything else that you can tell Sagittarius here? Anything else? Let's see. Okay, yeah, somebody's like acting like a groupie, right? They're gonna be like all friendly and ha with you, right? Acting like they're into you and all this other stuff, Sag. Or this is perhaps you with someone else. Okay, anything else that you can tell Sagittarius? Yeah, there's some sort of vacation here. Let's get into it, guys. Let's see. What is groupie? What is groupie? Yeah, somebody is suffering in silence here. What is groupie? Somebody is suffering in silence here, okay? Somebody is shining, okay? And somebody wants to apologize. Somebody's acting like a groupie with you because they're really suffering, Okay, Sagittarius, flip switch the roles, or this is you, okay? And you're shining, you're doing your thing here, okay? Or they are, flip the roles. Okay, somebody wants to apologize because they're toxic here, okay? And now they're looking at you like a soulmate, or yeah, and you're like unbothered. You don't give a fuck about this or whatever, and they're suffering in silence because you don't care, right? So now they're trying to come to you, talking about soulmates. I'm hearing they're going to say that they love you again. That's what I'm hearing. I keep hearing that. This person's going to tell you that they love you. That's how you know who it is. They're going to say that they never met anyone like you before. They're going to say that they need you because they don't think that they can do it on their own. Okay? What is groupie? That's what I'm hearing, guys. Yeah, something ended. Some sort of vacation ended and somebody's going crazy. Okay, somebody ended a vacation. Somebody's going crazy. What's this world here? That's the truth. Okay, somebody may have went on a vacation here. The truth is that it got somebody's attention. Okay, so something ended. Somebody's going crazy. The truth is that somebody's trying to come back. So somebody left you, Sagittarius, or somebody went on some sort of vacation, right? And the truth is that it got your attention, and now this person's trying to come back, and that's where it ended with you. Okay, because they took a motherfucking risk here. They took a risk when they went on some sort of vacation, okay? They're trying to come back now because there's a lot of money. As we stated here, okay, now they don't have anything to give. So they went over there, some sort of vacation, and that's when you were done, okay? Or they left you. When they left you, that's where they had you, like, fucked up at. And once they left or went on this little vacation or went over there, had fun, did whatever, it ended with you. This person is going crazy because they need you financially, okay? They're going crazy because they need some goddamn money. Like, they excessively need some money. When I tell you that this is a lot of money, this isn't like no little money, okay? They're going to say this, or they don't know whether to say this came in reverse. They don't know whether to expose this or keep this secret or not, okay? Or they have this some sort of sun here. They're going crazy because their son really needs some sort of money here. What is this Knight of Wands in reverse? Yeah, and this shit ended. Okay, yeah, it ended. Look, the Seven of Swords in reverse. That shit ended. What is into you? So this is, yeah, really all we're getting here. Somebody is into you. Somebody made a decision. Okay, and somebody with this Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, doesn't have to be. And somebody made some sort of decision, okay, on this other person that they don't love. Okay, and they made a decision. Now they're worried here. Okay, because there's some sort of fights, right? They're having actual fights with this person, with this air sign. Doesn't have to be air, but they're having this air energy, right? And they don't think that they can have any progress with this person. They don't think they can honestly have a future with this person because this person is really, really cold towards them, right? And they feel like they don't have no options with this person, okay? And that, you know, this person threw away some sort of relationship. They don't feel like this person is an option anymore here, okay? They're trying to heal this shit, right? They're trying to heal this shit, but let's see. They're trying to heal this shit with this person, but they realize that the only way to make things right, to come to common grounds with the situation, this financial situation, is for them to leave, to travel somewhere to get some sort of finances and leave and actually go. So that's the only way that they can heal this, okay? Why do they feel this way? Why do they feel like this is the only way that they can heal this? What else happened in this relationship with this person? They burned their bridges with this person. They're worried because they burned their bridges here. And they're going crazy. Okay, let's get some more. Why do they feel like they can't mend things with this person? Or this is the only, they can't kiss this person ass? Because this person may be spiritual. This person knows about a love connection that they had, okay? This person knows, the person that they're leaving, this little relationship, they know about some sort of love triangle that they had. They may got a reading or something like that. Okay, and this person knows about some sort of beach here. Okay, so remember we said a vacation, okay, how somebody was getting intimate in some sort of beach, or how somebody left somewhere and they were getting intimate somewhere else, or somebody knows about some sort of beach trap. Okay, somebody knows about some sort of intimacy on a beach and they feel like they're trapped here. Okay, so somebody's reflecting on this group of these friends, okay? They feel like they burned their bridges with whomever that they're trying to get some sort of money from, or this woman, okay? They got out of this relationship. There is some sort of relationship, Sagittarius, that they're leaving and coming to you for. And on top of that, they need money. Okay, so this may be a baby mother that they're leaving and coming to you for, or this just may be an ex that they, you know, Once they went over there, it may not have been the ex who they owed money, but they went over there to his ex, and then when they went over there to that ex, they got into some sort of scandal somewhere else, and that's where they needed this money. So this ex is done with them, on top of the fact that they need money, okay? The reason why this ex is done with them, because this ex is spiritual, and they burned this bridges with this ex, or this ex knows about some sort of group that this person joined, and they burned their bridges with this ex because this person or this group does something on the beach, some sort of intimacy on the beach to trap people. Okay. Now it doesn't have to be anything like trafficking, sex trafficking or anything like that. But this person that they left knows about something that this person does on the beach. So say, for instance, they can say, hey, we can get you like a room on the beach in a hotel, and, only thing you got to do is pay, $25, something like that. And then they put people on contracts, right? With some sort of relationship on the beach scandal, right? So there's some sort of scandal that this person has himself into that's dealing with the beach and some sort of intimacy. Okay, so it can be human trafficking on the beach and trapping people. Okay, it can be selling hotels on the beach or trip getaways, and actually people now they owe fees and something to that equivalent. It can be, hey, you are buying a yacht, you're renting a yacht on the beach, and you can come with your family, and the next thing you know, they adding on tax and they doing some sort of scam on to some sort of beach. Okay, it can be anything. This person that they just left found out about some sort of scandal or something to that equivalent of how this person does not have any money. Okay. And they left them. They burnt their bridges because they're in this group, and this person is spiritual. They know that this is the right thing to do, is to leave this person. Or this person that they're leaving, this person is coming to you saying they love you, they want to get back, they cheated on this person. Okay, they cheated on this person. They may have went to the beach or something like that. Okay, and that's what they caught them. Or they cheated on this person some way, somehow, with some sort of vacation. Okay, that is what happened. Let's get some channel messages on this. Spirit saying they cheated on them, that somebody that they took on vacation. Anything else, Spirits? They do a relationship scam on the beach. They take people on the beach and they trap them. They leave them there. Then they try to unalive them. They take people on vacations and then they leave them and they don't come back. That's why somebody wants to press charges, because somebody did that. And they left them with nothing. So there's different situations, guys, is what I'm trying to say. Any more situations, Spirit? They take people on the beach and unalive them and commit fraud. They take people on the beach, they have sex with them, and they unalive them. Guys, this is what I'm hearing. I gotta say it. They take people on the beach and then they cheat and then they come back home. So that was confirmation. Okay, so for most of y'all, right? Because everybody just don't take I'm pretty sure like most people in here, Spirit is actually telling me that there's a high number of scandal on the beach because look, death, guys, there's a high level of scandal on the beach because the ocean water cleans it and things like that. I know, guys, I always get crime, sorry, okay? But there's more people in here that your person took a bitch or took a man or whomever the fuck on a goddamn beach, and that's what they do, and they spray, and they ass got caught. Okay, that's what the fuck is going on. They took somebody on some goddamn trip and they ass got caught. Now this bitch is telling them to pack their shit. Okay, so now they come back to you like, yeah, I love you, I love you. But I'm gonna be honest, Sagittarius, what I said in the beginning about, this person does love you, da da da. I know you're like, damn, they love me, but they over there with that hoe. Okay, but listen. I did really get that they do not love this person. I don't know where the lovers in reverse. I know we just said that. this person does not love this person, right? And they realized that they thought that they had some sort of like plan with this person. It was just like, it was going to be easy. They thought, oh, this person was you, right? Is what I'm getting. And I know you think like, how the fuck, like we too goddamn grown. Look, lovers in reverse, here it go right here. We're too goddamn grown for somebody to be thinking like, oh, this is you. But this is really how this person thinks. Now you got to understand, everybody has a different thought process. There's some people, like I said in the beginning, that you can't tell people shit, right? They always think like they know some shit and what they say go. And, oh, I know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, like, you know, now this is the person that you have to show. Okay, so this motherfucker knows that there's nobody like you. And I know that sounds so lame, like there ain't nobody like you, Sagittarius, you know, but on some real shit, that's what is giving. So I gotta say that this person's like, damn, ain't nobody like you, and they really do love you, but they just ain't shit, if that makes sense. Okay, they just really ain't your soulmate. They feel like you are their soulmate. Soulmate popped out. Soulmate came out because they feel like you are their motherfucking soulmate. Okay, they're in their head about how you're dodging them, though. You're dodging them because they burnt. You're dodging them because once they went on some sort of vacation, you were done with them, or once you found out they were too a part of some sort of vacation fling or part of some sort of vacation scandal. Okay, you were done with their ass. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else that we can tell Sagittarius? Is there anything else that we can tell Sagittarius? Is there anything else that we can tell Sagittarius? Yeah, somebody is not a boss daddy, right? Remember we said they try to hold on to this image of being this boss and da da da. Yeah, they were trying to do some sort of scandals and things like that, and they end up owing a lot of money. Okay, they're trying to hold on to this image. They didn't know that they were going to get caught. Okay, they want your forgiveness here, Sagittarius. Okay, they're doing some sort of drugs here. Okay, they may be like doing like a lot of drugs here. Okay, because and they want your forgiveness, and they're trying to run away here. Okay, let's get run away. Let's get run away. Yeah, so they're trying to run away, okay, from some sort of obsessive lover, okay, some sort of nurturing obsessive lover, which can be a baby mother. They may have also baby mother issues that they're running away from. What else are they running away from? What is running away? Okay, they may be running away because they're sick and tired of this motherfucking person, okay? Let's see, what's running away? Yeah, they didn't get any money. They don't have any money. And so that's why they lost like a lot of money behind this baby mother, or behind, you know, having to leave this woman because they were a part of some sort of scandal or whatever. So now they lost even more money. Okay. And that's why they're on some sort of drugs. Okay. Be careful with that shit. I don't know what kind of drugs they're on. Okay. Yeah, I heard pills. I'm not sure. Yeah. There's some sort of family here. Okay. Sagittarius, some sort of family that's played out. Right. So remember I said this family dynamic doesn't want them anymore, or whomever has left them or whatever, because they feel like it's played out. Okay, somebody can't, or they're played out with this family that they're trying to go back to, or this is you. This is you. I'm just hearing spirits that this is you. So this little family thing, like, oh, I love you, da 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 da. You're not with it. Like, they can't pull no bullshit as scarcity tactics. Okay, you know that they need some shit. Okay, and like I said, I know you like, well, didn't you say this person love me? Yes, but not in the same way. I am getting love, y'all. I'm getting that this is one of those people that you go off and on with, because you feel the love. They show you the love, but then they just do whatever the fuck they want to do. And I know it sounds more so like a narcissist, right? But I'm not getting that. I'm getting, these are one of these people that are like, it's kind of like a water sign, right? They're super, super emotional. They're super, super loving. Like, they give you their whole heart, right? Then, you know, every Thursday they cheat. Or every 31st of the month they cheat. It's like that. It's like, it's like they mean everything. They want everything, da, da, da. But they're still going to do shit their way. The whole relationship is like perfect. But then, you know, every 3 months they cheat and they think it's okay because that's just their mindset. No, like, that's what it's given. It's giving this person it's not love bombing. They really do love, but that's just how they love, and that's just what the fuck it is. Well, I'm giving you, 80% of me, so 20% can go somewhere. No, that's how this person feels. Is really how this person feels. What is forgiveness here? Right, so they're doing everything that you want, but then on the flip side, they do shit that you don't. It's like, no, okay, yeah, somebody is talking some shit here. Okay, some reader is talking some sort of shit here. Okay, remember I said their previous person that they're leaving to come to you and say sorry, da da da. They're spiritual. That person's spiritual. So somebody's talking some sort of shit. Okay, they want your forgiveness because some sort of spiritualist is talking shit. What's forgiveness? Okay, Yeah, and that's why they left them. Okay, some spiritualist told them some shit about them. Okay, that's why they left them. Okay, and now they're facing some sort of legal issues because they needed this person. This person was like, the previous person, they didn't give them everything, but they were trying to help them out. Okay, and they lost a lot of money. They have some sort of legal issues. What is this legal issues in reference to? What is this legal issues? And so this could be a baby mother that they left. Okay, yeah, there's some sort of fight. Remember we said this person was like arguing with them and everything like that. So for some of you, this can be some sort of baby mother, or for others of you, they feel like they shouldn't have took this offer with this baby mother, right? And they're fighting and all this other shit. For others, for you, what legal issues are here? There's a lot of money that they stole. They thought that they can pay it back, but they can't. They did a lot of illegal stuff. They took somebody's interview. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to listen to what Spirit said. They took somebody's. They took somebody's intersense and sold it to somebody else. I'm not understanding what that word is. So if you know like what it may sound like or something like that, they took somebody's something and sold it to somebody else. It sounds like internet. They took somebody's internet and sold it to themselves. Okay, they took somebody's internet password and sold it on the black web. They took somebody's passwords and sold them. They took somebody's internet passwords and gave them to somebody else. Oh shit. Okay, I'm getting it now, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is what this is about. This baby mother. So if it's not a baby mother situation, it could be some sort of fraud situation, guys, or I'm getting some sort of beach scandals, right? And this person found out about it because they're spiritual, or they heard some sort of spiritual reader. They found out that their spouse is doing some shady shit, right? That's hurting people, or some scam or some fraud, and they're in court and they don't want shit to do with it or do about it. But if it's not illegal crime stuff, this person that they were with is their baby mama, right? And they got somebody's passwords. That's what Spirit's trying to say. They got this person's passwords, y'all. So look, there was some sort of dirty offer. They shouldn't have took this offer from this baby mother, because baby mama want to fight them now because they got a hold of this person's passwords. They went through that goddamn phone, honey. Yes, the fuck they did. Okay, so now they're in court or something to that nature over some damn child support. They went into this person's passwords. They're trying to make it right with this person, but they're like, no, they don't want to be with this person because they went into this person's phone. Let's see, what did they find in this person? What did they find in this person's phone? They took some goddamn pass. That's what the fuck I heard. They found a lie, and this person's running away. They're trying to pull themselves back together, okay? Because it was a goddamn lie. Somebody was saying that they're this boss daddy and they got this and they got that, right? But they either saying their internet password or they're saying that they, do fraud on the internet. They're not who they think they is. This person left this person, remember, because they're doing some sort of fraud, some sort of scam. They thought there was this boss daddy and that's not who it is. Or they thought, yeah, there's this boss that is not who it is. Or they got their goddamn passwords and they seen something that made this person fall on the goddamn floor, and it was that much of a lie. Yes, this could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, doesn't have to. What did they find in that phone? Yeah, somebody tried to heal, child. Like, look, they was on the goddamn floor when they found whatever was in that phone, and they're trying to heal from this shit, okay? This is why, again, it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person is bitchy. This person is on their motherfucking ass, okay? They're trying to heal this shit. This person is like, hell no, I ain't healing shit with you, okay? So this person either put them out, and now this money, this little scheme, they have to go to court, or this person's baby mother. Yeah, they didn't tell the truth, okay, why this person was pregnant here. Okay, that's one situation. Another situation, they didn't tell the truth about their past, something that they did in the past. Okay, so there's two different situations over here, okay? Somebody's baby mother, the other person is just person that they're doing some sort of fraud scheme with. Now, what did the baby mama find in the phone is what we need to know. Oh, let me hear. I'm hearing they found that they wasn't going to Instagram. They were going to a website with different people on it. Okay. So they found some sort of dating app in their phone. They found that they were into the same sex. That's for one person. They found a dating app on their phone. They weren't going to Instagram. They were going to some sort of dating site. The next situation is they found some sort of same sex on their phone. The other is they found they were into some fraud shit. They found that they were into some Instagram protective services. Oh, they found that they were into some sort of Instagram protective services where they take people's passwords and things on the Instagram. I didn't know that was a thing, guys. Put some. Okay, let me not stop saying the name. I don't know nothing about. I'm not saying that company did anything. I don't fucking know. Okay, this is allegations. Okay, this is what I'm hearing inside of my fucking head. Okay, so they were on some sort of website, right? And they found out there was some sort of protection program. They knew that somebody was in some sort of protection program on a social media site. And they take people's passwords and they give them or sell them to other people. And they make money off of them. So they take people's password, or I guess like website views, counts, and they sell them to other people and they make money off of them. That's what I heard. So let's see. Did they get caught with this? They got caught because they found out that wasn't their passwords. That's what I heard, child. Okay. So these people, remember, there's some sort of legal issues. Either the baby mother don't want to deal with them no more. They cheat too goddamn much, right? They just got hoochie coochie every goddamn where. Okay. Or they same sex, or they're in some sort of legal shit and somebody taking their ass to court, honey, over some sort of passwords. They've been selling online and doing all this. They have some legal issues, y'all, that they can't handle. It's not going to their big account. It's not hitting they credit to where, you know what I'm saying, their credit gonna go from 800 to 600. No. Okay. What it's doing is it has their ass having to get in fucking court, having to pay these goddamn fees. They have to pay. Sometimes when people go to court, they can take out like hella fucking money. Like, bitch, your paycheck, they can like literally garnish that. That's what is going on with this person. That's why they're getting some sort of truck driving job, child. They're getting some sort of airplane job. I don't fucking know. But they getting some guy, or they running across seas, okay? Because and they asses is really running, okay, for real. Okay, Sagittarius, so that's what's happening. So this person is going to come back and tell you, let's see what this person's going to tell you, Sagittarius, because I'm kind of interested, right? Sagittarius, let's see, what is this person going to tell you? What is this person going to tell you? Let's see. What is this person going to tell you, Sagittarius? What is this person going to tell you, Sagittarius? What are they going to tell you? We know they're going to tell you that they love you. We just want to know. They're going to tell you something about some sort of nightlife and how they're no longer drowning, okay? Let's see. What is this? Okay, so they're going to tell you that they met this person in the nightlife. They were just like out, at a bar, and they met this person. They were into the nightlife when they met this person. Okay, what is drowning here in reverse? They're saying that they don't want to be in this situation anymore. So maybe like if it's same sex, like they're like, oh, I met this person, when I didn't know myself, I was just in a nightlife and and I don't want to be in that situation anymore, right? Or if it's some sort of scam scheme, that was my path. I used to be that person. And, I ain't trying to, do this no more. I'm trying to do right by you, Sagittarius. I'm trying to do right by you. Okay, that's how they're feeling. All right. They're trying to say that they don't want to be in some sort of financial center. They're just going to be real with you. Like, I don't want to be in this financial situation no more like this. Okay, that's what I'm getting for drowning. They're just going to straight up tell you that they don't want to drown. Like, they don't want to, this is going to do this, that. They just don't want to do that. They, this was in the past. They met, this is why this is the first card, guys. Let's clarify some more this nightlife. Okay, yeah, that's what I said. Spirit just clarified. There's no more additional clarifying. They met them when they did this shit when they was on this type of time. They're not on that type of time anymore. That's when that happened. So they're trying to say this is in their past and they're not trying to drown. They're not trying to have their life like that. Like, they're just going to straight up tell you, okay, that's what they're going to tell you. Such as, what's blocked here? I'm hearing you're going to block them because they're always saying the same thing. They're always saying the same thing. So they're leaving this person, right? Sagittarius, and they're going to tell you, you know, that was in my past. I ain't want to do, I know I learned my lesson. I did that because I thought like this. Now I think like that. You know, they're going to say that, Sagittarius. And then they're going to be like, you know, I'm not trying to be in this predicament. I'm not trying to drown. I'm not trying to be without you. Now, this person does love you. And I hate to say that, right? Because that's karmic as fuck. Like, if somebody ain't acting right, how they love you. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm getting on some real shit. I'm getting this read, this actual love read, but you're in love with somebody who's not the most compatible for you. If you take this person back, we can see you're gonna block this person because they always say this. Let's see. If you take this person back, what type of time they're gonna be on? And this is just for majority of the group, right? But I'm getting, it's kind of like loving, damn, I was gonna say something. It's kind of like loving someone who, you know, and there's nothing wrong with stripping or OnlyFans or anything, who do that. But then you know, you're very, very conservative and you want somebody conservative. So why the fuck is you over there? Why the fuck is you dating somebody like that? You know what I mean? Like that's how, what it's given. It's given like, oh, this stripper love you, but bitch, you met me when I was at the strip because that's just how I get down. Or, you know, this OnlyFans person who OnlyFans, they enjoy doing what they do and they getting money doing what they doing. And they was fine before they met your ass at Cherries, but you trying to come over here talking about, oh, you don't want them to do this, but you ain't paying no goddamn bills. You ain't replacing their life with something else. You know, you met them, you loved them, but then you know, in the middle of you being in love, you give them an ultimatum, oh, I don't like you doing this. Then it's like, okay, well, yeah, y'all need to break up then. And then you're like, well, why can't you just do this? And it's like, bitch, you met me like this. Why can't you just accept me? You know what I mean? It's just like this big, like, well, if you just do this, and they're like, I don't want to do that, then you don't love me. Well, then you don't love me because you ain't accepted me. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. So that's what I'm getting. I'm getting this person that ran over there because they thought they was going to get another you and that. And they really do love you, but they're not your soulmate. This person thinks that they're your soulmate. They do, but they're not. There's no soulmate card. This soulmate, they came out on their end, but not on your end, Sagittarius, okay? Let's see. If you get back with this person, Saggy, what will happen? Like, what will be, let me get some more cards, y'all, because we just got to know, okay? What would be the outcome? Like, if you get back with this person, okay? I don't know why I want to say DeMarcus, something like a Marcus, or some shit like that. Like, what the fuck? Okay, that's what I heard. Let me see. DeMarcus, T. Marcus, Mario. Okay, so I don't know why I heard those names, guys. It doesn't have to be your person name. They could just be some shit that I just fucking heard, okay? Anyways, okay, guys, let's, yeah. Yeah. Let's see what we're doing. I'm sorry, guys. That just threw me off. What would this person do if you take them back, Sagittarius? Would they actually act right? Let's see. What would this person do? Or would they try to change for you? You know what I mean? What would this person do if you take them back, Sagittarius? What would this person do if you take this person back, Sagittarius? What would this person do? This person wouldn't take their ass on motherfucking line. Okay, this person would try to actually come out of bankruptcy. So they will need you for money. Okay, they will not take their ass online and flirting and, hey, how you doing? And all this other shit, okay, that they do because they need some money. So they will act right because they need some money. Just remember what I said. This type of person like cheat every 3 months or once a month or some shit like that. Okay. Yeah, because they need to be established. They will look, they will not go online, talk to heifers, talk to hoochies, whoever, talk to men, talk to whomever, right? Because they need to come out of this bankruptcy, right? And you are established, or you carry some sort of establishment in which they need, right? Yeah. Because of legal issues, what I say, okay, guys? So be careful of this person, guys. You know, make the best decision, all right, of what you want. Okay, let's see. Let's get some advice for you, Sagittarius. What's blocking you in love? Let's get some relationship advice. What is blocking you in love, Sagittarius? What is blocking you in love? Okay. Let's see. What is blocking you in love, Sagittarius? What is blocking you in love? What is blocking you? So we're getting 3 cards. What is blocking you in love is expectations, okay? It says, when you expect too much, no one measures up. Ditch your list, want what's real, okay? Fear of loneliness, okay? So you stay in bad relationships because you are lonely. Be okay being with yourself. Okay. I'm feeling like a lot of you Sagittarius are doing that right now. You're embracing lonely is not, lonely. You actually do have soulmates. You actually do have people that are waiting for you. You just have to get the fuck out of the old ones. And then that's how manifestation works. When you drop the old, you obtain the new. Okay. Expectations, right? Yes, you can make your list. Yes, but don't be fucking ridiculous with it. Okay. You don't need 3 seeds in a lemon with 3 ice cubes in your lemonade, okay? Like, bitch, just order the goddamn drink, okay? And then we have addiction, okay, guys? It says you are either obsessed with someone or struggling with addiction. Get help, okay? So you may have been addicted to this person, right? Because they're very manipulative here. This is the type of person, like I said, that they'll do right by you, but then they'll cheat like once a month, and they think that is okay because like 80% of the time, like, and that's just in their mind, guys. That's just them, like, and it's not right. It's not right. But somebody's gonna put up with that shit, but it ain't you, right? So you're like, this person does everything. This person does this, and that. We do everything together, but this is the only thing they don't do. Well, then that's not for you, right? They have some sort of manipulative tactic to keep you bound to them, or they loving you, they doing it. But like, it's always just, but, and it's like, hell no, they keep you addicted, Sagittarius, okay? And then, you do have your expectations here. Okay. And then you are fear of being loneliness. So that's not bad. Always keep expectations. Just don't overdo it. Okay. And don't compare it to the last. Let the last go. Okay. Make your list, but just don't be ridiculous with it. And, don't stay I get staying in bad relationships because addictions, right? Addictions and manipulation can cause you to stay in these bad relationships, right? So I get how these two will go together, okay? So, now that you know that this is manipulation from this person and, you were staying here because you're being manipulated, you let go of that manipulated and you learn from that previous relationship with this person, right? And the only thing I'm seeing here is you have expectations. Maybe you want only somebody with this, only somebody. I do the same shit, okay? But you can't overdo it, okay? Just remember that, Sagittarius. So that's your relationship advice, all right? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you the next time. Bye.